I mean, you've only got another 52 years to go before you get yeah. Right then, I'll ask you question number 1. Could we have a bit of quiet, please? We're going to ask question number 1. Right then, can you all hear? How many tears did you have on your wedding cake? Can you remember? Was it 1, 2, 3? Or didn't you have 1? It was 3 tears. Right then, are you ready? On your wedding night.
Oh, sounds interesting. Oh, that's a bit near the belt.
We've already had the knickers. How much more do you want? On your wedding night, you decided on which side of the bed you would sleep. Question, eh?
What a flipping question.
I think Derek Beatty wrote it.
Is that true? We just found it.
Right then, I'll give you the official answers. Right, these are official, although you might have one of your own. Was it did he let you sleep on which side you wanted, or did he ask you which side you wanted, or did it just sort of happen by accident? We'll believe you. Right then. What we want to know for the third and final question is how many times did he take you out before he actually kissed you? And these are the official questions. Did he take you out twice before he kissed you? Was it 3 times before he kissed you? Was it more than 3 times before he kissed you? Or was it on the first night? Right, we'll believe you. And we'll ask Viv to give Thelma a shout. To bring Paul in. I think we've got some good answers here from Maxine. Yeah. They could actually make this one. I've got a few prizes anyway for everyone that's taken part. I mean, he doesn't know what he's let himself in for, does he, Paul? Right then, Paul, sit comfortable. I'll cover my answers up.
We're listening ever so carefully, Paul.
We had 3 questions and 3 very precise answers. I asked Maxine, how many tears did you have on your wedding cake? Was it 1, 2, 3, or didn't you have a wedding cake? 3 was right. Yeah. 1 out of 1. Got some more interesting ones to come. Including, on your wedding night, who decided on which sides of the bed you would sleep? And here's the official answers. Did she decide on which side you would sleep? Did you decide? Or did it just sort of happen by accident?
She did.
She said news to me. We've got a wrong one there. And then the final one, Maxine said, it was about when you was courting Maxine. We want to know, how many times did you take Maxine out before you actually kissed her? Was it twice, 3 times, more than 3, or did you kiss her on the first day?
First day.
Correct. Right then, after those 3 traumatic questions, we'll ask Thelma to take Maxine out. And we'll bombard you with some similar type questions, or even more interesting. How long was it? Did you know Maxine before you married her then? Was it a long time you knew her? Or was it a quick wedding?
No, about a year.
A year?
Yeah.
Right then, you're well trained then for this. You've got 2 years of research for these answers. Right then, I don't know how well you're going to do on this one. I'll give you this one first. Some men don't pay attention to this. So, can you describe the colour and style of the outfits the bridesmaids wore at the wedding? Could you? No, well we won't give you that one anyway. We'll give you this one. It's a question about Maxine, right? When she's putting on her lipstick, right, does your wife generally apply it to her top lip first, a bottom lip, or does she vary that? You're going to have to pay attention. What thing you have to think about that? Would it be the top lip, bottom lip, or does it vary? Or doesn't she wear lipstick? You know.
Too much notice.
Well, it's a question for paying attention, you see, this one. What would you think? What would you think for a guess? I'll think top. We'll take it.
Sorry.
Some of these I didn't read out. Anyway then, we'll have this one. Now what do you reckon the answer is to this? Before you were married, how many boyfriends do you reckon your wife had? Was it 1, 2 or a dozen or more? Or can you give us an answer? It is embarrassing. We've got worse ones than that though. We've got the daytime section and the nighttime section.
One.
Well, would you rather have another question on that one? You'd rather have another question, right? Right then. See, this is my special section for newlyweds. So I could try you on the golden wedding section. That's pushing you in it up the deep end. All right, then here's a quite easy one. Given the choice, and remember it's the choice, what do you think your wife? Where do you think she would prefer to live out of these? Would it be a flat in town, or would it be a country cottage, or would it be a just modern house?
Modern house.
A modern house.
You just got that.
Right then. How many have we had? 2? You're losing track.
3. That was your third.
Was that my third one?
Yeah.
No, we give one away. So, yeah. All right then. This is one that you might not know. And it's about going to live in a different country, right? If your wife wanted to settle in another country other than in the British Isles, what do you think she would choose out of these? Say you got a job or something abroad. Would she prefer Canada, Australia, New Zealand or South Africa?
Australia.
Australia. And you're quite positive on them answers.
Yeah.
You don't wish to change your mind. I think we'll give them a shout, Viv.
I will. Come on, Doppy.
Choose somewhere where there's no neighbours.
Be careful, Be careful, Pet, they're rather tricky.
But they are. Imagine.
Don't worry, we've had a sifty round for some really easy ones.
So you tell me.
Oh, right then. The first one was this one. This is how easy it is. When you're putting your lipstick on, do you apply it to your bottom lip first, your top lip first, or does it vary? What would he say? It varies. Right, then we'll get on to this one. What do you reckon he said? If you got a job or something like that in a foreign country, we've got a selection of these. Which would you prefer to settle in? We've got Canada, Australia, New Zealand or South Africa. Canada, Australia, New Zealand or South Africa. I'm giving you no clues. Canada, he said Australia.
You wouldn't like Canada vaccine, it's too cold, you don't like it cold.
I don't like hot countries. Don't do it from there.
Never tell me.
Do you like vaccine? Do you like water in Cassie?
Too hot. I don't like too hot.
Alright then, how many we got wrong so far? 3, isn't it?
Oh,
I've stopped counting. Final question, you should get this one. Given the choice, remember your choice, where would you prefer to live out of these 3?
You'll get this one, Nancy.
Careful,
She should.
Nancy.
Would it be a flat in the town, would it be a country cottage, or would it be in a modern house? Modern.
Well, that was easy.
We call it Mr. and Mrs. Viv sorts them out on the way out. If it's Mr. and Mrs. divorce afterwards after this game. If there's too many wrong anyway. What we're going to do now is, how many did we get right here? 2 or 3? Was it 3, right? And we got Mr. and Mrs.